Welcome to Bloomington Today. I'm Emily Taplin. Thanks for joining us. First, we bring you the buzz for the week of June 22nd through the 28th. Does your property have a discriminatory covenant? A discriminatory covenant imposes a restriction on the use of land. They were established in Bloomington between 1923 to 1951. They were used by real estate developers and others to prevent Black, Indigenous, and people of color from buying or occupying property. Last June, the City Council passed a resolution condemning the use of discriminatory covenants and encouraged property owners to formally discharge them. The city is a member of the Just Deeds Coalition, which works with volunteer lawyers to provide free services to property owners interested in removing those discriminatory covenants from their properties. This map shows the 500 properties in Bloomington who still have the covenants. About 50 property owners have already started the process of formally removing them. To look up your property and learn more, visit blm.mn/justdeeds. Did you know studies show up to 1/3 of all COVID-19 survivors are suffering from long COVID or chronic COVID?
Long COVID is a variety of symptoms that can arise after a COVID infection. So it can be even from a non-symptomatic or really mild case of COVID, although more commonly it happens when people are already maybe immunocompromised and have a more severe case of COVID.
Symptoms are varied and can include loss of smell or taste, persistent cough, dizziness, fatigue, difficulty breathing, pounding heart, fever, pain in joints, muscles, or chest, depression, anxiety, and problems with memory, concentration, or sleep. It can also cause organ issues or autoimmune conditions.
I think the main thing would be to talk with your healthcare provider, and in doing so, you'd want to keep kind of a careful record of any symptoms that you've noticed. I think it's really important that using your pre-COVID baseline of how you felt day to day as a way to kind of compare with your symptoms post-COVID infection. And so I think that can be really good, bringing in a careful record to your provider. It sort of builds a case. And then also it's important to note that sufferers of long COVID may be eligible to receive disability benefits. And so that's something that you can certainly apply for and approach with your provider as well. I think we're still learning quite a bit. It's really in the early stages of research gathering. And so I think what can be really important too in terms of reporting symptoms of long COVID can also help to build a more robust information set around what long COVID looks like, because as mentioned in that huge list of possible symptoms, it can look like so many different things for different people, and it can last varied amounts of time. And so I think that can be a little confusing for people. And so again, I would encourage, if somebody is just noticing a change in baseline, that they really seek healthcare attention, because there may be ways that they can get support that they're not currently receiving. The best methods of prevention we have are getting vaccinated, getting boosted according to the appropriate schedule for you, masking, especially with high filtration masks in areas where you can't social distance effectively.
If you or a loved one are experiencing long COVID and feel comfortable sharing your story, please reach out to Bloomington Public Health at the email address on your screen. Registration for the 2022 National Night Out is officially open. The annual event is on for Tuesday, August 2nd. The goal of National Night Out is to build relationships within your neighborhoods and with local law enforcement. Register your block party by following the short link listed on your screen. That is the buzz on Bloomington Today for the week of June 22nd through the 28th. If you would like to watch other stories from the show, go to this week's playlist. Bloomington receives an award for its financial reporting. Learn how it benefits residents. Plus a recap of this year's Kites and Bites Festival. Thanks for watching.